Alright, this is Deep Elf Summoner, game number 49. I'm going to try not to lose, but I don't know how easy it's going to be. This is a rough start. People say it's strong because it's a summoner, and they're right. They're right, sort of. I mean, as a summoner, you can make bros, you can walk back through your bros, okay, thumbs up, great, awesome. But in reality, you're very fragile, so if I meet like a centaur, I'm going to have a little bit of trouble. But I've been asked to play this. Actually, you know what I should do before I continue? I want to do one more thing. I need to ping Wise Wolf about this because he wanted to see this game. Seems like he's away from keyboard right now. That's Perpetual Blur in the Twitch. He comes by here. Pretty cool guy. But I don't think he's going to be able to see this live, so that's okay though. He can see the VOD or see it on YouTube later. So anyway, what the hell are we going to do here? We're training fighting. I turned that on. My stealth is already 2.4, but I want more hit points, like right the hell now. So we're just going to train fighting to 1. You'd think we would train spellcasting or summons, but you know, I got my summon mammal, and honestly, like, look at how castable all this crap is. We'll be okay. Estrogen is actually good for muscle gain. Is that true, man? That sounds incorrect. I know it's the lack of testosterone that makes it more difficult for women to gain muscle, but I just assumed that estrogen would have the opposite effect. Hey, Mr. Ostrom, how you doing, man? No, you got here just in time for the deep elf. All right, so what do I want to do here? Do I want to go west or do I want to go east? By the way, can I swing? I can swing at speed 1. Okay. I think we go west because we have further to go. On the other hand, if I go, well, either way I can lure things into the shallow water, so that's cool. If I wanted to take like a whole hell of a lot of time, I could kill these toadstools. Actually, no, this doesn't take long at all. Okay, we're gonna have something to dance around. Good. It's a 1-column thing, so it's not the best, but that's something to dance around. I mean, if I'm playing for win rate, not necessarily streak, but that's, I mean, yeah. If I'm trying to win, I train fighting first. We're not going to open that door. Okay, got some stuff. Scroll. Potion. Let's just wait. He notices us, he doesn't make a noise. I'm going to punch his ass. With the full experience, if we can get it, we punch the bat to death. Okay. Okay, that was our first enemy. No weapons for us yet. There's a goblin. He doesn't shout at us either. He only does 4 damage, right? Punch him to death too. You notice I'm not using my spells. Why? Because I don't want them to steal my precious experience. If I can safely fight this stuff with my bare hands, then more power to me, right? We're also up to 11 hit points already. See how fast fighting does stuff for us? Even 1 hit point means that I now cannot be one-shotted by a goblin with a short sword. Getting a little worried, so we're going to make a quokka. Turns out I didn't need it. What is the best way to program and organize a trait/talent tree? JPU, are you talking about DCSS? I don't understand. Also, man, we're gonna do me a favor and message me on Discord. Like, stick around for 5 minutes after the stream's over if you can, because I want to pick your brain about these things for the purposes of my lifting, if you don't mind. All right, we got fighting to 1. I think I'm going to take stealth to 3, because, man, we just need some stealth. Normally I only take it to 2, but our aptitude is good, and we're already part of the way there. Just thinking out loud. Okay. I thought this was like related to what we were doing. Okay. We found a good number of enemies, very easy enemies. Here's a fella. This is gonna be our first weapon, but if we use it, then we're slow, right? What can he do? He can do 4 plus club is 9 damage. Uh-oh. He woke up. Take the club. See, now we swing pretty slowly, 1.3. That's not so good. But we can use it to kill the rat. Also, there were tomahawks there. Let's grab those. Stones, I'm very happy with that. Uh-oh. Dangerous as hell. Dangerous as hell. They do 8 damage a pop. Let's exclude him off. I can probably have allies kill him for me, but oh my god. Oh lordy. Okay, we got... I should have memorized... Wait, I'm not level 2 yet. Okay, I didn't mess up. Okay, so we got jackals, and they're jacked. But we do have mammals to help us out. I mean, I had to summon Kobold Summon. I'm not worried about the damn Kobold. Who cares about that? These toots are a problem. But it looks like, I keep wanting to call this a Quasit. It's not a Quasit, it's a Quokka. The Quokka will tear through these dudes. Should have closed the door. You're right. I should have done that. That's okay, though. I just kind of figured that we could win against this stuff. And we can. This guy's got stones. Yeah, Quokkas smash jackals. I happen to know that. Now that we lost a ton of experience doing that. Yeah, the kobold was the only guy that could open the door. I would say that qualifies as a misplay. I told you guys I'm not good with early game summoners. Although that's really not a... I guess that's not really a summoner thing, is it? That's like a basic tactics thing. So I'll cop to that. Where's Blades? That's a great question. We're stuck with this slow-ass club. I'm hoping for a dagger so I can have speed 10 attacks again, despite no training. That's the ideal, isn't it? Okay, we have a granite ring. Can't try it on safely. 3 scrolls, 3 potions, no 2 stacks. I feel super safe, honestly, fighting these guys. Because I just do this, you know, if I start getting owned. See? No problem. Oops. Honestly, I'm going to drop the club. I'm going to keep using unarmed combat. I want to attack faster. Time to summon. That's right. I can summon deep elves on this character. I wanted to try to melee this guy to death, but it just wasn't very likely to work. Okay, we found a weapon that's possibly worth training. It could be cursed, but I'm tempted to roll the dice. Punch. Yes. Punch, punch. I'm not gonna lie, I almost want to train unarmed combat. Found a chainmail, sadly we can't use that. I mean, you know this character's gonna end up in stat form, he just is. I mean, what am I gonna lie to you guys? I have to go for it. 5 strength UC value. Hey, we'll get better. I will. Okay, this can do 8 damage to me a pop, so we're gonna let our imp take care of the problem. Okay, floor number 2. We're not level 3 yet, sadly. And we got an adder, okay. But that's okay. For we have the power of imps. I wanted him to pull the adder back and fight him for me, but... There we go. See, like, I don't have to be worried about these early game threats, but I do have to worry about my experience falling by the wayside. Like, I could still be one-shotted, for instance, by an Orc Priest. Of course, if we level up, that stops being an issue. Quite so much of one. Ashenzari. D2 Ashenzari, you guys want to see an Ash game? We're a caster, so it makes sense. We can do it. It's not unsafe. I mean, it's not as powerful as Gozag's going to be, and boy does this character want some power, but it could be fun to have an Ash game. Makes up for that XP drain, that's true. Kinda. I've already made a misplay, by the way. That's okay, though, because, check it out, we're going to worship her, and she's going to identify this stuff for me. We have an uncursed ring of poison resistance. Hell yeah. If this had been remove curse, we would know it. So a slight benefit there. It's a blink scroll. Okay, I feel pretty safe. Yeah, free identifications is quite nice, and all this, the fact that we're so early is pretty nice. How fast do we attack with this spear? 1.1. I'm actually going to train a little bit of polearms just so we attack faster. I'm going to get strength. Oh, polearm is -3. Damn, that's true. We'll just have to be behind allies, I guess. Damn it. That's rough. Not even Spriggan for that. It's true. Oh, we're level 3 now. I should get my dog. See, like this dude, he can just straight up one-shot me if I... Like, this is the big problem with attacking it below 1 speed, or above 1 speed, I should say. This dude does, with his flail, he does 10 damage, and with his body, he does 5, so 15 times 2. You know, I gotta hide behind a buddy. Okay, we have fighting at 2. I guess I would like to get Ice Beast and/or, well, especially Lightning Spire online. What keeps me alive the most? Out of everything I could be doing right now, probably just more fighting, to be honest. Even with the -2 aptitude, just more hit points to run away with. Because I have allies to walk through, so I really just need hit points to not get pizzoned, right? Like, I really don't need these level 4 spells, as cool as they are. I don't need them so soon. Oh yeah, summons absolutely steal experience. That's one of the reasons I loathe playing casters so much, or summoners so much. Huh. I don't know. I probably should get Spire online just to block. We'll see. We'll get fighting up to like 3 or something and see how that treats us. Just swing with the spear. It's very safe. Like I said, super safe character if I play perfectly. But if I make minor mistakes, how do I kill without Spire? Well, we're not talking about like mid-game here. We're talking about early game. My summons do the killing for me pretty much. Cool. Dead Terrence. Oh, what's this now? +4 short sword? Oh, buddy. I think we're using this. 1.1 attack speed, but Shortblade's training is really good. I wouldn't say streamer luck. +4 is pretty good, but I would have rather had like a +0 of, you know, Venom. I mean, it's a good find, but it's not like, oh my god, I just won the game. It's just very nice. Did I? Okay, it is 2 that I want, isn't it? Is this unsafe? No, it's not. He cannot one-shot me even if he hits twice. Oh, hey, buddy. Gonna take a step back. We're gonna call an imp. Switch to the polearm. I see that my imp's decided to be a big jerk. There we go. It's dangerous to auto-explore into him. I mean, we probably have a curing potion, but maybe not. This short sword is going to do a lot for me. That is a wizard. We're not fooling around with a wizard today. We'll let the doge handle him. Okay, good thing about doges is that they see invisible. Yeah, D2 wizard is pretty terrifying. Thankfully, we've got the power of being a summoner on our side. I think he's dead. I probably shouldn't have swung on that, even with the short blade. It's okay, though. Oh, man! Oh, man, are you oh, no. We found Kiku on the same floor on D2, and we went with Ash? Come on, man. Come on, man. Now we're at the mercy of what books we find. I mean, we're still going to be strong because we got Lightning Spire, but come on, man. I am disappointed. Yeah, alright, fair point, doesn't he? Well, my late game plan is to cheese Lightning Spire until I find something better. Lightning Spire is enough to take you to like 2 runes if need be, so Ashwrath isn't so bad, haha. I'm really disappointed because that's a path to easy victory or straightforward victory. And we didn't take it. Now we've got the much curvier path of the Ashenzari, Ashenzari route. We'll have to live with it, I guess. Whatever. She's not a terrible patron. Let's drink this 2-stack. It is curing. It's very good that we know we have curing available. Hep as well. Yeah, Hepleocon I wouldn't have taken over Kiku. I mean, there's even Rue here, you know, and the Faded Altar. Hee hee. It's curvy. It's not really that curvy, doesn't he? It's just the fact that I need to find a book. Guaranteed no shafts with Ash. Oh, bro. You know what? I think I'm actually happier with Ash. The fact that I can't get Explore Trapped. On a summoner, you know what? I change everything I just said. The fact that it avoids, the fact that I can't get shafted, legitimately, this is not a joke, on this character, just because it's a summoner, since you know that you can get super far with a summoner, I would take Ash over Kiku, with that in mind. I had just forgotten that she does that. Can you imagine what a world of shit this character would be in, if it got shafted? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine how bad that would be? So, yeah, doesn't he? I changed my mind. Yeah, Ash is amazing. I mean, now that we're having to deal with Le Ebering meme, you know. Okay, once we level up again, God, I'm tempted to train some stealth. I mean, we're having a grand old time here. Ouch. God, I love the fact that wolves and just basic doges see invisible. Although they kind of lose the matchup pretty hard to the humble shock beast or whatever. Pull him up. Damn. I have to just keep fighting him with the... Wow, he is owning. Got a full hit points. Go down. Get the doge. Shocks me. Hold on a minute. What are they called again? Beast. It's like Electric Beast. What the hell is Sky Beast? He's on a 4-kill streak already. Yeah, he is. Alright, 5 plus 7, so he can do 12 damage. Hold on a minute, let me make sure they're not fast. Okay, they're not fast. Okay. We tried to help you, buddy. Doge time. Okay. My Hail Mary imps. Yeah, we didn't really have any poison. I agree that a blowgun would make that a lot easier. Whoa, no! Okay, that's not an explore trap. And we've been dispersaled. Uh-oh, we're marked. We're marked and we got dispersed. This would be easy to deal with if... This would be easy to deal with if we hadn't gotten dispersed. I would have just walked to the exit, but now we have a serious issue. Come on, go into the teleport trap to get it out of my way. Oh, damn. Do we wait it out, or do we take the telly? I think we wait it out. Okay, this is great. The thing takes the telly for me. The adder does, and then we'll just go up to the... Just wait the mark out here. Adder actually wins versus Doge. Wow. Couple adders on this floor. Yeah, both of those adders were fairly pimp. Dagger of Venom. Pimp Adder was my nickname in grade school. Oh yeah, well mine was Corn Pop. I was a bad dude. I ran with some bad boys. Yeah, man, that was my gangster name. I was Corn Pop. One time, this old guy yelled at me at the pool, and then he kicked me out. I was not happy about it. Me and my boys had word with him. Alright, I really hope somebody in this chat knows what I'm referring to. But hey, this is a really good find, by the way. No, Ashenzari's not bad. Very good caster god. Whoa! Alright, we got Mr. Haste Potion Orc. We now have Haste Potions identified, but I'm still very salty about the fact that he just wasted my Haste Potion, bruh. Yeah, no remove curse. That's just kind of unfortunate. But you know what? I can't complain. I have this awesome dagger. It's really good. You know what? We have some stacks. Let's go to the staircase. Let's use the 3 stack. Identify. We already have blinks, so let's identify potions. Use this 2 stack. It's random uselessness. Cool. Let's see. So we have 2 curing, 1 ambrosia, 1 agi, 1 brilliance. Brilliance is actually useful on this character. And we have 1 blinking scroll and another scroll that we don't know what it is, and another potion that we don't know what it is. Let's memorize Lightning Spire. Put it on the letter that I prefer, which is E, I think. And Zom probably likes that. I don't know. Alright, it's about time. Let's take air to 5. Let's take summons to 5. Let's take spellcasting to 5. Because I want more I want more mana. We'll get that stuff in no time at all, really. I'm going to try for this. I have curing, so yeah. Okay, we got the stab. Calculated risk to get more experience. No, I absolutely hate Sublimation of Blood, dude. I will never cast that spell. Alright, it's Grinder. That's horrifying. But we can duke it out with Grinder and win. I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to drink Brilliance. Hold on. This is actually pretty dangerous. Hold on, let me play slower. I could Spire and probably kill her, or kill him, but he... Shit. The thing is he can blink right behind me. So we want to put the Spire somewhere smart. As in, not like right here blocking my path. I'll put the Spire right about here. Switch to the Spear. Boom! GG, brother. I almost want to keep getting Strength. Did I get Strength last time? I probably didn't, or did I? I know we want to end up in Staff form. Like, there's no stopping me from doing the Staff form plan. I did get Strength. I'm going to do it again. Trust me, we have all the int we need. I know I'm going to end up in Staff form. There's just no question. Alright, so we have a Ghosty Ghost with 13 damage and no brand. Having Spire is GG. I don't have Spire, though. I used a Brilliance Potion to get that up. Man. Huge chunk loot in there. I know, right, bro? Well, we have the Immolate Scroll. But that means that's identified now, so that's kind of cool. I'm starting to be a big fan of these vaults that automatically identify items because they're always in there. Oh, hello. Hey, baby. Ice Blast. That is an automatic train, evokes to 5. 36% on D3. Yeah, well, that's just the power of being a deep elf, man. Okay, it's Knolls. It's Knolls. Let's pull back, man. They could summon some nets on my head. Cast summon net. Just gonna let my allies handle this. I don't trust it. There we go. I didn't want to risk getting netted. There were no nets, but how was I to know that? Okay, we actually have our poison, so I feel okay about... Oh my god! Nice javelins, buddy. Nice javelins that are going right through my doge. I'm getting a little upset. Every single one of these is going through my buddy here. Okay, there we go. Beat his ass for me. Hold on a minute. Let me make sure I'm not in one-shot range. 10 damage? Yeah, he can't kill me. Take that, Corn Pop. Ever since giving up that nickname, that's what I call people who are trying to kill me, you see. Okay, so if I get poisoned more than this, I will walk backwards, but this is what's going to get me more experience actually fighting things on my own. R.I.P. wannabe Urug. Man, he was... More power to him. He's a boss. He was carefully throwing the javelin so that it didn't hit the dog in front of him and instead went right into my face. Uncursed Arbalest. Alright, that's a pretty sick find. That's a hot swap if I ever saw one. We have some bolts. We're not playing in Trunk today, Dunwich, but yes, if I was playing in Trunk, all javelins would penetrate. This is quite a D3. This is a very... It's elaborate, is what it is. He's as sick as possible. He'll die. Alright, that's the floor. Got some needles here. I'll go ahead and grab them. And we have a blowgun, apparently. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, baby. There's also a book, by the way, in this big-time chunk loot vault, so I think I want to do it. I mean, our hound can beat that hound easy, so that's fine. That was really annoying. We miscast a couple times there. So use the spear, I guess. There we go. How's his resistances? Does he have any? No. Good. That means Icy Icy Imp will take his ass out for me. But let's go up. Let's rest. Let's go back down. Let's go see if all this is worth it, man. Maybe that book has statue form directly. Wouldn't that be nice? Although there's very little that is in the game that I wouldn't consider using at this point. Spirit of Death or one Frosty Boy. Gonna have to go with the Frosty Boy, even though he didn't show up for the party. Did we get him? Yep, he's done. Alright, Book of Conjurations. That's a solid find. We could go in that direction. Hey, Alf, what's up, man? We are playing a Deep Elf Summoner, just like I promised. I also got a Staff of Poison. I can't imagine I'm going to use that. I already have our poise, but, you know, whatever. It's not bad to find. 3 scrolls of Blinking, 1 scroll of Ammo. Let's drink these 2 mystery potions. It's heal wounds, very good to have. Should I go in the Conjurations direction, I wonder? It would definitely be a pretty straightforward path. However, there's nothing in here that is endgame, except for Fulminate Prism, which technically you can use to kill Orbs of Fire if you are just incredibly desperate. Fulm is probably worth using on this dude. Searing Ray is pretty strong on this dude. But first things first, we are going to get Summon Lightning Spire online. Because that's what we want, right? Also, don't forget I have this Ice Blast. There's a reason why I'm training Evokes this early. So I think we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. Like, this dagger solves most of my problems for me, and... Hold on. Worried about gnolls still. Oh, there it is. God damn, the one time. Okay, I was going to shoot some... Here we go. Do some shooting here. Shamans are annoying, and that's why we're going to turn him into a shish kebab. Hopefully. He's done. Should probably just let these guys time out their haste, yeah. He died of the poison. Yeah. I don't think Searing Ray is bad. I think it's quite good, actually, so I agree with that. Laughs and Herald. Okay, if he hits me at all, I gotta back off. We're gonna back off now. Just because he's got that 2-hit, you know what, I'm gonna take a different staircase. I hate to be the guy who's trying to tab things on a deep elf, but we do have this dagger. Did we find any better robes yet? No. Deep elf enchanter now? No, we just have stealth and a dagger. We can't really be much of an enchanter. I mean, I guess I could get dazzle spray, that'd be kind of cute, but I mean, Hexapt +3 is pretty sick, but that doesn't mean I want to be an enchanter. Hey, buddy, that is an orc warrior. What is up? Did he just kill my hound with stones? Yeah, he can do 20-some damage with that, just those little baby rocks, right? I don't think the base damage gets reduced. So we gotta run him out of them, but we have a pretty good, you know, we have a lot of allies here. Oh boy! I guess I'm glad I'm a summoner. Look at this biggity bullshit. Hey buddy, hey D4 Orc Warrior with a Zerk Potion. Much appreciated, goodbye. 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 Seriously, what the hell? No, it was a potion. It says Orc Warrior drinks a potion. It's good of you to watch out for that, though. Because it can be the amulet, I'm pretty sure. Let's back off. Alright, we got gloves now. Nice. And yeah, we found Remove Curse, so we will in fact go ahead and curse Resist Poison. As Mr. Ostrom says, it is best to curse rings and amulets on almost any character because those are the things that once they are cursed, you are going to get a benefit to your spells. And to evocations, mind you. So, yeah, basically having spells, no point until we have another jewelry piece. I disagree, because our piety goes up faster the more things are cursed, unless that is changed at some point. And the more piety we have, the more help we'll get when we finally do get a couple things cursed. Damn, dude, this is quite a pile of orcs. I hate the fact that orc warriors, as far as I can tell, it's like they really want to have tridents and stuff, like polearm weapons in the early game. and it makes fooling around with them a lot more of a crapshoot, I have to say. Like, I can't run up to this dude and start swinging. Oh my god, he has another one. No fucking way he had two. This just became a horrible situation. Ice Blast. Blink. Ice Blast doesn't reach, so we're going to make a... Well, should I Spire? Is it worth the risk of Spiring? Oh, we are lagging. 1 second, guys. Not sure what's going on with my internet here. Oh no, this is my router. Alright, the people on Twitch can't see anything, but it's still recording. Just wait 1 minute here. And everything should be back online. It's an issue my router keeps having. Unless this is actually my ISP. In which case, I guess we're just GG'd for the night. Let me try to go into my router here. No, that's working. No. Okay, I'm back. Let me get back into the chat here. Sorry about this. Alright, it seems like we're back. Can you guys hear me? Are you, am I coming through loud and clear? Test, 1, 2, 3. Is the chat box still working? Probably not. I would be very surprised if OBS managed to handle all that correctly. Don't die like your internet. No, we're okay. I have the Ice Blast. The Ice Blast does not reach. I see that the chat's not coming through anymore, but I really don't feel like closing the program and like stopping the stream and starting the stream and blah 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 blah. So I think we'll just do the rest of the video without the chat, and you know, I'll just read out people's messages for the purposes of the video for later. So it's not really a big deal. WebSocket connection closed. Okay, that's not that surprising, I guess. Considering that my internet died. There are some stale play 0.23 processes. They'll be stopped in 10 seconds. If I just wait a few seconds, it'll let me back into the game. So to recap, what happened is we had the Berserk guy, we left, we came back, he Berserked again. Just had a second potion. Sometimes that happens. I sure wish that Ebering had made it so that you get warned about that, the way he did with the other thing. So I had some choices here. I could try to, I could make a Lightning Spire. I don't want to risk taking a trip to the Abyss, so we're going to make a dog instead. We're going to Ice Blast him for the kill, and he goes down. It was a little lame. It was a little lame, but it wasn't the worst thing that's ever happened. Oh, I should be using my spear, probably. And of course, there's no more Zerk potions for me to have. Can't see, but this looks like old footage. Hold on, I gotta refresh the page. Got people telling me that that it looks like old footage because Twitch is doing. Hell, maybe I should stop the stream and restart it. All right, let me go ahead and do that. I'll stop the recording here, and then I guess chop it up later. So give me like 2 seconds. Alrighty, we're back. Sorry about the tech issues again. Let us continue. So we took out the Orc Warrior with a couple of Ice Blasts. We had 9, now we have 7. Ash Piety is based on bondage level, not number of curses. Well, that is interesting, man. Thank you for looking that up. I didn't know that. So that means, what that means is that cursing one thing doesn't matter. You need to have a higher bondage level, which only goes up. Wow, that sounds lewd. You need to have a higher bondage level, which means you got to have 2 things cursed to get one of those. Like it'll say, you are not bound. Bondage level. Oh, hold on. Anyway, I feel like we handled that Orc Warrior about as well as we could possibly handle it. Oops, I'm confused. We have to wait this out because we don't want to make our ally mad. He's poisoned now, he'll die. Shouldn't have went into melee with him. I should have let my allies handle him. +1 Mace of Crushing, okay. He should die from this poison. How much Ash Worshipper isn't? Wow, worshipping this god it's taken a very dire turn. I don't know, I think I might have to abandon Ashenzari, you guys. Anyway, that's good to know for the future. Let's identify this potion's mutation, okay. You know, we have 3, we had 3 blinking, we used 1 and we used 2 charges of Ice Blast, and for an emergency situation like that, I feel like that's okay. Speaking of emergencies, I think we need to use all of our summons here. Because, I mean, I don't want to get rotted, do I? Wand number 2, Electric Boogaloo. It is Wand of Paralysis. I'll take that. Okay, Orc Priestess here. Okay. And the absolute edge, so we'll let our allies handle it. I was only going to take another 17 damage, period, and then get away. If he had started smiting more. You fell into a shaft and Zot straight into 1% paralysis last time you left Ashenzari. I think you're making this story up, Blue Blue. Are you making this story up? It sounds suspiciously like a little bit of Ashenzari propaganda. Do you happen to be a priest of Ashenzari in real life? You're not making it up? Okay. I believe you. Would someone do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies? I don't think they would. The dog emoji. Solid. Did I miss some slimes? Were there some slimes over here? Ouch. Mr. Iguana, no. Mr. 15 damage Iguana. Oh god. So here's my deepest fear, man. This is what I didn't want to happen. Just a casual, full length of the screen centaur. What does this character do, man? I could summon stuff, and if I had Spire online, which I kind of do, that would be ideal. Luckily, we have wands to deal with this problem, so on the second try, it works. I would have heal wounds if things didn't go well. You can control Q. Well, that seems counter to the plan for streaking, man. Relying on hex percentage could have been bad. You're right. I shouldn't have done that. What I probably should have done is approach him, at least to start with. 58% could have very easily failed. The only reason I was willing to do that is because I knew that I had two potions of heal wounds, and he would kind of approach for me. We also had blinking to sort of get out of the situation. I felt like, well, you know what, I'll tell you what. If we had approached him with the dagger, we might have had to use 0 resources, so I definitely agree that I should not have hexed from there. That was, I don't think, the optimal thing. On the other hand, with the hex plan, there's a chance for me to only use a charge or 2 of paralysis, which is what ended up happening, and it reduces the chance, I think, of me needing to use one of the resources I actually care about the most, which is heal wounds, haste, well, not haste, heal wounds, blink, that kind of thing. Let's identify some scrolls. Enchant weapon. Let's use this 2-stack. Hopefully it's fear. It's enchant armor. That's fine too. Take the boots. Take the gloves. Enchant up. Enchant. We'll enchant up the dagger. Right? Believe in power of hex and 24% to confuse orc necromance. And what's his name? Are you talking about? Are you talking about Nergal, perhaps? Nergal, the soul binder? That's a good one, I guess. Dumu Zid. I see this ghost all the time. Do I care about doing this vault? There's just gold in it. I don't think I want to do this vault. Although I think we could safely do it. It's all speed 10 monsters. We're out of the yellow fail, so it's not all speed 10 monsters. I forgot there was a frog. $12 damage is not bad. Check it out. We're going to switch to our Arbalest and shoot him. Nice. Okay, 5 spellcasting, 5 summons, 5 air magic. We'll take summons to 6, I think. Just to get that lightning spire up a little bit more. Maybe take it to 7. Well, we'll take it to 6 and see if it's still costs less than air magic. Nice. So the point of doing this was not to get a couple of piddly gold piles, it was to get a bunch of experience, you see. Is there anything that's cursed? Could I curse myself more? Not really. I mean, there's weapons and armor, but we don't want to curse that stuff. Wish we had another ring and another remove curse. That's a remove curse right there. Okay. Cost of training is still less for summons, so we'll take that to 7. 10% lightning spire is not bad, though. It's actually, that's a remove curse scroll, but even if we curse something else, are we considered more bound? I don't think so. I'm going to need Doesn't-He's expert Ashenzari advice, probably, to be sure about this, but I don't think you're considered slightly bound until you curse 2 things of the same class. It's got to be the same class, not just a random thing. I probably want to save the remove curse for a ring anyway. Too bad we don't have such a ring. That's okay, we'll live with it. Cursing a weapon or shield. Well, hey buddy, do I have some news for me? We just found a buckler. We're gonna curse that bad boy immediately. What's up, Buck? So yeah, we'll get that partial going. Curse item. Buckler. We're slightly bound. Okay. And we'll take that to 4. No Arbalest now? That's fine. That's not that big of a deal. I mean, the Dagger of Venom is way better. The Arbalest is just a convenience, a really nice thing to have, but it's not going to make or break the character. Let's go up. There's a Curare there. I should have grabbed that. Okay. I'm not getting glaived today. There we go. Pull these fellas up. Try to fight only one at a time. Perfect. If he smites me, I go up. Very good. The Orc Warrior casts Englaviate. Yeah, see, they all have the pole arms, man. I'm telling you, it's like the game wants to force you to deal with that crap. And I'm telling you, like, Orc Warriors, they're dangerous enough in the early game, but when they have that extra reach... And by the way, I'm not complaining. I actually like this as a tactical puzzle, because it definitely makes them a more interesting monster. And they're speed 10, which means that it's not just like a middle finger to your face, like you can actually work around them. But if you make a mistake around them, you're still going to lose hard, you know? So that's the kind of enemy I really enjoy, where it's like powerful but not unbeatable. It's not just an RNG roll as to whether you lose or not. But yeah, see, we got this blowgun. That's just as good ranged as the Arbalest, really. Better with the Curare. Is the leather armor worth it? I'm gonna go with probably not. I mean, it's cursed, but it doesn't actually make me bound on armor, so probably not. If I knew its stats, then maybe. Okay, buddy. Of course. What was that? I truckle to your vassalage, my grandiloquent and rosy-lipped magnate. I love how they insult you if you're the enemy, and they suck up to you if you're the master. It's going to be +0 worse. That's what I thought, doesn't he? That's a big no. Can I beat this thing? I bet I can with the short sword. Tepega. So a bunch of words, that's for sure. That's what they said. Okay, at least our piety's going up faster now. Oh my lord! Fuck off! Fuck off! I'm on D7. Sorry for the French language, but look, 58% banish, 58% peril. Is this a Menmei vault? I bet you money this is a Menmei vault. Son of a bitch, this is... I bet there's sorcerers in there too. This is... You know, in the hood they call this some old bullshit. Thankfully, this is D7 and not D8, so that means that I can just skip this floor and not have to worry about. This is a specific vault people complain about. It's probably the dumbest vault in the game, and it places huge unfair MR threats in the ultra early game. Now, I don't care. I don't care what it is. I'm not going to face it. We could probably beat it on this character with a little bit of luck. Like, we could throw up the Spire, we could shout and fight those things. But I got to tell you, it's lame to have to auto-explore into... Like, that thing could have woken up, and it could have zapped me with a banish, and I just lose, you know? Or it could have woken up and blinked right next to me if it was a... Well, hold on. Do wizards blink? I actually am not... Don't want to lie. Yeah, okay, they never have blink. No, they do. It could be the paralyzed one has blink. There you go. I thought they had it. A decent reward. Well, I'm not trying my luck against a dude who can possibly blink on my face. We're just skipping the floor is what we're doing. We're going straight to the lair. Can now scry through walls. Hell yeah. Cost piety though. Two-headed ogre. Alright. Don't bother. Of course I'm not gonna bother. I don't care what the reward could be, like Wormbane. Talking about Spoken Mirrors anyway, yeah. Check it out, we're gonna pop on our blowgun if he... Alright, that's okay, we're gonna hit him with the Curare, he's slowed and everything. Get him with the poison, even sicker, get him with the poison, sick as possible, 3. Please don't random energy my ass. Good. Good. Perfecto. The reward is actually Wormbane. The bane of worms. Not dragons. Wonderful. Let's get strength again. Strongest deep elf of all time. It's time to train a little bit of dodging with our sick aptitude. The reward is actually your bane. See, that's more accurate, I believe. Can fight an awful lot of stuff with this dagger. Really glad we found it. Stuff that we otherwise would not be able to fight. Centaur. Take him in melee. He's messing me up. I'm gonna burn some para on him. It just wasn't going well. I knew we were gonna have to use some kind of resource, probably. That was a +4 short bow. That's a pretty sick find, but there's an RC option that adds vault names to your character dump. Well, it wouldn't really be that hard to find because it seems to manually place wizards and orc sorcerers, so honestly, how many vaults could there possibly be that do that? Summon Lightning Spire is a fair spell, not overpowered at all. This situation just goes to show, not very good. Oh man. Lightning bolting through a giant horde of enemies is not a problem. Isn't it better to use Spire to block? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's good in pretty much every scenario. It's good to kill things too, you know. It's really good. I have our poise. I'm gonna duke it out with some of these guys. I still have the safety to fly backwards and whatnot. Okay, come on, let me run away. Put the Spire here. Yeah, the damage is outrageously good. Spire, please do something. There we go. So I had this horrific horde of enemies, and what happened? They were erased. The power of Spire. It was wonderful. Game breaking. Now I lose experience for that, but I'm not dead. I'd say that's more important. Identify potion, identify scroll, and there we go. Centaur number 3. This time I think we can do it. This time we did it. No resource uses, very good. Interesting stuff. Robe of Digging, or Robe of Fire Resistance, Wand of Digging, and her scimitar is actually quite nice today. Thankfully she has stayed asleep. That's very helpful. You know, sometimes you wear a robe that digs for you. That's my new unrand in not MRG crawl. It'll help you dig somehow. Alright, honestly, I think if I just put like a spire between me and her, she dies. On the other hand, she's got invis and the spire doesn't see invis, so I don't know. I don't know if I can paralyze her either, probably not. And she also has a bunch of really nasty things she can do to me. And also, we only have one telly, so this is... Well, she can't confuse me, actually. No, she can. I don't have Ashenzari's, clarity yet. I don't have the hit points. I mean, the Venom Bolt does half damage to me, but you're absolutely right with regards to Mystic Blast, and that was kind of my thinking. 14, 28, 32. She can two-shot me at 6 range. But I mean, I think I could. It's the invis that's really stopping me, because like I could totally kill her if I could just surround her ass and slaughter her with the stuff. And I really badly want that robe that she's wearing. That could be life-saving. So it is tempting. But ultimately, I think you're right. We just leave her alone and hope that there's not a Lair entrance behind her. Oh, hey, this is cool. Tomahawks of Dispersal. Oh, we found a Ring of Stealth. Do we go ahead and curse the Ring of Stealth, I wonder? Well, we can't. We don't have any more Scrolls of RC. There's a helmet. So that's going to help. Fully kitted out, except for an amulet. That's always good. Alright, excellent. I'm very happy that there is a porcupine here. This means we're probably dealing with the Lair floor, and I mean, that's where I want to be. I want to be in the Lair. That's my safety net, man. Oh yeah, this is Lair, and there's a book there for me. Good place to stop the stream, too, once we get up in there. Check this out. I'm going to stick a spire right here. It's going to zap right across this stuff. It doesn't care about these obstacles. Okay. Okay, we'll go up. I'm going to go down the staircase that I already know. Scrolls of Blinking. Damn, we're doing well. Pro Fire, that's also quite nice. Okay, how much damage can you do? 20. At speed 10. So he dies to the spire. Got some generic Lair monsters here. I don't mind losing the experience because... Oops. Oh, hell yeah, Robe of Magic Resistance. That's perfect. Let's paralyze this guy. Crap, there's 2 priests. That's always the worst. On a low hit point character, but that's okay when you've got Spire to just clear everything. Burn 1 more pair. I'm being a little bit wasteful with Paralyze because, well, I happen to know that I have a lot of it. There's one on the ground as well. Can you kill my Spire easily? I know you can, but sometimes it gets some good hits in. There we go. The trick is to have allies sort of distract the thing while the Spire does the real work. You might be wondering why I'm not using Ice Beast, and it's just not necessary. Alrighty, Robe of Magic Resist. Drop the +0. I'll walk right up to this guy. Okay, you're not messing around. Let's Spire. Hey Asimov, what's up, man? Hi, chat of ogres. I like that. It's pretty cool. We're gonna find out what this book is. Fingers crossed for stat form. Pretty close. It's Book of Changes. We may be able to get this this party started after all. Sticks to Snakes is a wonderful find. That means I immediately want to train up some Teamoots, probably. That'll give me the ability to consistently kill Hydras, although I guess I already have that ability as a summoner. Sticks to Snakes is still pretty damn useful. Sick as possible. We're going to do the trick. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You wait 3 turns. Special thanks to Doesn't He for doing the math on this. 1, 2, 3. And finding out exactly the perfect amount of time to spend between poisoning things to maximize damage. Whoops. 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Swing. 1, 2, 3. Swing. See how good this is? It's great, right? 1, 2, 3. If we just tried to duke it out with these guys, don't you think we'd be dead? If I just like tabbed into those guys on this particular character. But yeah, Asimov, it's good. It's good that you've been playing some games. I hope you've been enjoying yourself. I was a little worried about that porcupine. He's a little faster than me. Hey, Orca's on this floor too. So you know what? As much as I complained about that wizard vault, thankfully it didn't actually muck anything up, did it? I think it's very rare, by the way, for me to have a reaction like that to a thing in this game. I mean, there are a few things in this game that are quite that unfair as a fault like that. Was lagging on stream quality before reset. We had a few technical issues earlier, Mr. Alstrom. I don't know, I forget if you were here for that, but that wouldn't be surprising to me if it messed up. But you know what? It's really late now, and we finished the Lair. I was pretty afraid of this combo, I'm going to be honest, but you know, it's really not that bad. I think honestly, as much as I dislike summoners, this has this has really opened my eyes a bit. That like not only is it, I mean, I knew it was a good, powerful class. I just didn't like playing it. But I mean, my last memories of that, I was a lot worse at the games. I haven't played a summoner in forever. This is really not that bad. Still, probably not my most favorite thing in the world, but just because it bothers me to lose experience. But I mean, this seems pretty damn strong. I mean, we survived Grinder at a much earlier level, than I ordinarily would even dream of trying to fight Grinders, so that's all thanks to the brokenness of Spire. Demigod Summoner is pretty strong combo, I hear. Yeah, I imagine it would be better than Deep Elf, actually, because you would have more hit points. And you might even have more mana at level 1, I'm not sure, which is pretty crucial on a summoner if you run into something particularly tough or get shafted or something. Yeah, I can't imagine that's that bad. 910, you walk away, 910 RD. So you stab it, you attack it until it's as sick as possible. You walk backwards for 3 turns. This is for speed 10 monsters. Like, you can even do this to a deep death yak if you want to, assuming you have enough hit points to survive the 30 hit points of damage, ideally at least 60. Do I remember doing what last? Oh, the Demigod Summoner? Actually, yeah, I do. Did I have a rough time with it? I vaguely remember getting 2 potions of experience in the early game and then still having a rough time later on somehow. So if you're memeing me, that went right over my head, but I do remember it now. That was... Yeah, I vaguely remember that game. I don't know, man. I try to put every Demigod game that I've ever played out of my mind because I really despise playing that species. You are memeing me. Yeah, I mean, it's just, did I lose? Did I lose that character? I don't, you know what? We're going to try to refresh my memory. 1, Malcolm, Rose Turney, DG. Both did it for Nem choice, and I remember you hating it so much. I'm sure I did, but yeah, there it is. There's the DGSU, so I guess I won. Yeah, I mean, it combines pretty much everything. I mean, if you think about it, Demigod is my most hated species, and Summoner is probably the background I have the least fun with, or one of them. You stick the 2 things together, and it's just this concentrated ball of crap. And it's actually they both annoy me in the same way, which is to say, Demigod is really slow at leveling, and Summoner also slows down your leveling. So yeah, like, enjoy being a level 20 atheist in Zot. Like, that's the, as Man says, that's the joke. So it would not surprise me if I just like bitched about that for 24 hours a day until the game was done. It seems like something I would do. But anyway, yeah, no, this is a solid start. I have a newfound respect for summoners. I specifically have a newfound respect for Deep Elf summoners. And outside of the technical issues we had, I had a really good time streaming this tonight. So yeah, we're pretty well set. I don't want to say that we've like won the game already, but I mean, we've got some power. We've got some power behind us. We're worshiping Ashenzari. As soon as we find a remove curse... Oh, I should use this enchant armor. As soon as we find a remove curse scroll, we're going to curse that ring, and we're going to have some bonus to our magic, and our evocations as well. Yeah, I mean, we're doing well. Got some really good potions here. Yeah, I feel strong. I feel really strong. So, I mean, assuming that we don't just get owned in the Lair of Beasts, which I don't think we will, considering this really cool choke point we have here and the fact that we're a summoner, yeah, I think we're good to go. So, it's going to be it for the night. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Really, really long one tonight, so I hope it was good. But until next time, I am signing out. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.